Hey everybody, it's nice to take a few minutes today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Doug Ross. I'm the president of the division of a company called Pacific Wholesale Mortgage. And I just want to take a few minutes today and talk a little bit about some of the opportunities as a mortgage loan officer, a little bit about our company Pacific Wholesale Mortgage, and kind of what all the excitement's about. But when I share these thoughts, I want you guys to keep in mind something, and it's this concept of wise effort. I grew up my whole life believing that I could be successful if I was just willing to work hard enough, right? But you see time and time again, two individuals side by side, they're both working just as hard as each other, but one individual is making 10 times more than the other. So it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. It's about taking a look at what the return on investment is behind your efforts. It's about asking the question, how hard is my hard work working for me? And investing those efforts where they're going to get the highest return. Right? 90% of the wealthiest individuals in the United States, maybe in the world, I'm not sure, got there via real estate as their vehicle, right? Whether directly in the industry working as a lender or a realtor or a broker, or as just an investor. And one of the biggest reasons behind that is because there's no income cap in this industry. No one's telling you how much you're allowed to make. So your work ethic can truly take you as far as you want to go. And lending's no exception. Lending is one of the $3 trillion industries today. And we're selling a product that's needed. 80% of Americans require financing for their homes to buy shelter for their family. We're also selling a product that's conveniently able to be sold from the convenience of your own home. Last year, one of my biggest producing years as a loan officer, I worked from home about 50% of the time. And so you don't have this massive windshield time between sales calls, and you're not out driving around town showing clients' houses, right? Which are all great industries, right? But the difference between being a loan officer in these other industries is it's a needed product, and it's a product that can be conveniently sold from the comfort of your own home. And like I said before, there's no limits to how much you can make in a week, in a year, in a day. So as a loan officer, it's not a salary position, it's not an hourly position. You are paid based on the volume of loans you bring to a bank, and it's just a fixed percentage. So fast forward to Pacific Wholesale Mortgage, right? How does it work, and what is the company about, right? What makes us unique in the industry? What's all the excitement about? Number 3, to wrap up, is training. Now our last pillar, the last thing I want to talk about is ownership. We don't just want to train you on how to produce. We don't just want to train you on how to just take great care of your family through production as a loan officer. We want to train you on how to build something for yourself. We want to train you on how to build a business within our business. Now, this is where I could potentially get the eye roll, the not another multi-level network marketing pyramid scheme. So first off, the pyramid structure itself can be found in almost any company in America, right? There's going to always be a hierarchy of authority you'll find within corporate structure, right? You're going to have managers at the bottom, you're going to have producers at the bottom, you're going to have managers over those producers, you're going to have managers over those managers, and then you get to the regional presidents and the vice presidents, right? And so it's always going to form this pyramid shape. The scheme is when there's nothing actually being sold of any value. The scheme is when you're just paying to buy in so people above you can make money. Why network marketing has such a bad name is because most network marketing companies out there are not product driven and they are not customer focused. In fact, the product itself in the best interest of the customer is not the primary focus. And if you separated out the product from all of the buy-in fees and the monthly memberships, it's a complete ripoff, right? Most network marketing offers a mediocre product that's 5 times the cost of what it should be, and the only way it makes sense is if you turn around and recruit 6 more people so you can break even. And that is certainly not what we're offering at Pacific Wholesale Mortgage. See, there's 3 things that make us different. Number 1, our pricing does not change. Our wholesale products that we're offering our clients do not come with any memberships or fees or anything of that nature to pay the team builders above you. Okay? So we don't adjust the price of our wholesale products. Number 2, the loan officers that come to work with us make a competitive compensation as if they're working anywhere else. We're not taking from our producers to pay our builders. So you can still make a great living as a producer and not really lose anything because of the team building element. And number 3 is where the money comes from. Number 3 is that we take that 0.5% that a bank can make from a loan that normally goes to pay for the building, it goes to pay for the lease agreements or to management to get bigger, right? We take from that 0.5% and we distribute it back to our team builders as an incentive to help us grow. Because say what you will about network marketing, but these companies grow 10 times as fast as normal companies. Why? Because the model's so powerful because every employee is incentivized to grow with us. And when you have that on the table, it's like everybody becomes a recruiter instead of having one or two recruiters in an office. Okay? So how does our comp plan work? So first off, if I bring on a loan officer or 10 loan officers, everyone I directly bring on is going to be on my level 1. And anyone that my level 1 brings on, in terms of loan officers, becomes my level 2. Anyone my level 2 brings on becomes my level 3. So our comp plan says that as long as you bring on one loan officer, right, then you make 17.5% of the company bucket from that loan officer's production on every single deal they close till the day they retire. No caps, no reductions in the future. This is a retirement plan that you're making for the rest of the time they're in the company. So I want to kind of put a few numbers on the board just to kind of illustrate and capture the team building element to all this. So let's say that I am a team builder and I bring on a loan officer. Let's say I bring on 10 loan officers. Okay, so my level 1 here, right? I bring on my 10 loan officers, right? And my 10 loan officers in 1 month, right, let's say they're all really small producers, right? Because we're training you on how to close 10, 15, 20 deals in a month. Let's say my loan officers just close one deal in a month. Okay, so one deal, and let's say that deal, that loan size is $400,000. Okay? Now the company bucket on that is 0.5%, which is $2,000. So this is what we have to work with in terms of our distribution back to our team members. So we say that as long as you recruit one loan officer, we're going to pay you 17.5% of this bucket until the day where they retire on all their production. So 17.5% of $2,000 is $350. So if in 1 month my 10 loan officers all close one deal, then I just made $3,500 in 1 month. Right? Now the reality is you're going to have some loan officers that are closing 10, some 5, some 20. Right? So one loan officer could get you this if they're just a big producer. Okay? So now let's say, just to kind of keep the model going, that my 10 loan officers I bring on, that over the next 6 months or year, they all manage to do what I did. And they all bring on 10 additional loan officers each. So they spread out, right, and they all bring on 10 each, which makes my second layer have 100 loan officers. That's my level 2. So according to our comp plan, we say that as long as you recruit or bring on at least 5 loan officers, then you can access your level 2 payout. And our level 2 payout says that we'll pay you 20% of the company take. So let's say that my 100 loan officers all close one deal in a month. One deal. And that one deal is still $400,000 each. So 20% of $2,000 is actually $400 each. So I make $400 for every one of these deals that close because they were all $400,000 in 1 month. So what's 400 times 100? Right? So that means that you made $40,000 in 1 month from your level 2, from your low producing team that's very big because they're only producing one loan a month. Okay? So that's my level 2 payout per our comp plan. I want to do one more level. Now our comp plan pays 7 layers deep, but I just want to capture the first couple because I only have a few minutes to talk to you here. So let's say that over the next year, it takes a little longer, my second layer of 100 loan officers, they also expand. And they all manage to do what I did, and they all bring on 10 loan officers each. So now I have 1,000 loan officers on my level 3. And let's say that in 1 month, keeping with all the math to keep it simple, that all of my 1,000 loan officers close a deal 1 month for $400,000. Company bucket from that is $2,000, and on our level 3, you make 12.5% of all the production from your company bucket on your level 3 guys. So 12.5% is $250. So $250 for each loan, and they all closed one, so that's $1,000. 250 times 1,000 is, of course, $250,000 that I made in 1 month from my team from their production. Keeping in mind that all my butt did was recruit 10 people, and I gave it time, gave it a couple years. A lot of people caught the vision, they started building as well, and eventually I created this residual income for myself where I'm not having to produce at all. Right? I'm just supporting my team. See, what this model speaks to, aside from the financial advantages and opportunities, is community. I have this massive community of loan officers I can lean on because as a producing loan officer, sometimes it's hard to take time off because I'm so busy. It'd be nice to have this community of people that are all working behind me because we all grow and we all win together. So if you want to find out more, check us out on how to come aboard as a producing loan officer. Let's say network marketing's not for you. You had a bad experience. You worked for an MLM company years ago and it just wasn't good. Well, great. Come aboard. We'll teach you how to produce. We'll teach you how to make a phenomenal living for your family without making a penny off of this. Right? Come aboard. And for those of you who see the opportunity here inherent in residual income, in building something and owning something for yourself, we have that too. At Pacific Wholesale Mortgage, we want to train you on how to be great. Whether it's a producing loan officer or a builder, our motto is, we succeed when you do. So check us out to learn more. We'd love to have you aboard. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this. Again, I'm Doug Ross. Have a great day.